Have you ever wondered if your dog is truly being mentally challenged on a daily basis? Not physically, but mentally. Most pet parents focus on food, vaccines, walks, but very few think about their pet's mental health. And that could be directly affecting your dog's behavior, mood, and even overall quality of life. In this video, we're going to show you how a lack of mental stimulation can lead to serious problems, and how you can change that with simple, accessible actions that fit right into your routine. We'll talk about the signs of boredom that often go unnoticed, and give you practical ideas to turn your dog's day into a true brain adventure. And if you enjoy learning more about your pet's behavior and want to give them a happier, healthier life, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We post daily videos, always with high-quality content made with care and responsibility for people who love cats and dogs. By subscribing, you help our channel grow and continue bringing content that truly makes a difference in the relationship between pets and their humans. Why is mental stimulation important? Mental stimulation is essential to keep your dog's brain active, healthy, and balanced. It helps prevent boredom, one of the main triggers for unwanted behaviors like chewing up things around the house, barking nonstop, or even developing anxiety. A bored dog can become frustrated, restless, and even aggressive, and many times, these signs are mistaken for bad behavior, when the real issue is a lack of mental engagement. Mental stimulation also supports healthy aging. Senior dogs who continue to be mentally challenged tend to maintain their cognitive abilities longer, helping to prevent what some call doggy Alzheimer's. In other words, it's a way to care for your dog today while also ensuring a better quality of life in the future. Signs your dog might be bored. One of the most common signs is destructive behavior around the house. If your dog is constantly chewing on furniture, shoes, or anything they can find, that's a red flag. They're not doing it to be bad. They're just trying to find something to do. Another sign is excessive barking. Dogs that bark all the time for no clear reason are often trying to get attention or release pent-up energy. Sleeping too much can also be a clue. Of course, dogs love to nap, but if your pet spends the entire day lying down with no interest in playing or interacting, they might be feeling unmotivated due to lack of stimulation. Some dogs also develop repetitive behaviors, like walking in circles, obsessively licking their paws, or following you around the house constantly asking for attention. These behaviors are ways of coping with boredom and anxiety. If you recognized any of these signs in your dog, don't worry. The important thing is noticing them and starting to take action. How to stimulate your dog's brain. Now that you understand why mental stimulation is so important and can recognize the signs of boredom in your dog, it's time to take action. And the good news is you don't need expensive equipment or a lot of free time. With small changes to your routine, you can transform your pet's day and offer challenges that keep their mind active and healthy. One of the simplest and most effective ways to stimulate your dog's brain is through interactive toys. There are many types available, like treat dispensing toys where you hide snacks inside and your dog has to figure out how to get them out. There are also dog puzzles that require problem solving and persistence. These toys are great for times when you need to work or leave the house, as they keep your dog engaged for a good while. Another powerful strategy is training with commands. Teaching new tricks, even basic ones like shake, roll over, or stay, activates important areas of your dog's brain. And it doesn't have to be a long session. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. Use treats as rewards and turn learning into a fun game. You can also stimulate your dog's sense of smell, which is one of the most natural ways to activate their brain. A practical tip is to hide treats around the house and let your dog find them. This treasure hunt combines fun, challenge, and physical activity. Snuffle mats are also great for this, and you can even make one at home using fabric and kibble. Another way to vary the stimulation is by changing your walking route. Dogs love exploring new environments, sniffing different things, and meeting other animals. Even if you only have time for a short walk, try taking a different path, going down a new street, or visiting a new park. That alone can provide fresh sensory experiences. Socialization is also a form of mental stimulation. Interacting with other dogs and people helps your pet develop social skills, handle different situations, and adapt to new environments. If possible, take your dog to meet friends who also have pets or attend pet-friendly events in your city. And finally, think about sensory activities. Games involving different textures, sounds, and even tastes can be very enriching. You can use toys that make noise, objects with different scents, or even set up a simple obstacle course at home. The most important thing is to understand that every dog is unique. Pay attention to what they enjoy, what motivates them, and adjust the activities based on their personality and age. Stimulating your dog's brain isn't just about preventing problems. It's about offering a better quality of life, strengthening your bond, and helping them be a happier, more balanced dog. Extra tips and important considerations. Before you jump into applying all these ideas, it's important to remember that every dog has their own pace, personality, and needs. Mental stimulation should be enjoyable, never a chore or a source of stress. For example, if your dog is older, they might not have the same energy for intense physical activities, but they can still benefit greatly from scent-based toys, simple commands, and calmer interactions. Younger dogs, on the other hand, usually have energy to spare and may need more dynamic and varied challenges. Another key point is to avoid overstimulation. Stimulating your dog's brain doesn't mean keeping them busy all day long. Rest is also a vital part of their well-being. The goal is to find a healthy balance between active moments and downtime. And if you notice your dog struggling with a certain activity, or if unwanted behaviors continue even with stimulation, it's worth consulting a veterinarian or a professional dog trainer. They can help you better understand what's going on and tailor strategies to your dog's specific needs. Remember, the goal isn't to turn your dog into a genius, but to offer them a richer, more enjoyable, and healthier life. Stimulating your pet's brain is a way to show care, love, and respect for who they are, and that will absolutely reflect in more balanced behavior and a much more harmonious relationship. See how easy it is to stimulate your dog's brain with simple, accessible actions? Your pet's mental health is just as important as their physical health, and when we include these kinds of stimulation in their routine, everything changes. Behavior improves, the bond grows stronger, and daily life becomes lighter and more fun. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. It really helps us grow and reach more pet parents who want to give their animals a better life. Now tell us in the comments, how do you usually stimulate your dog? Is there an activity they absolutely love? Let's share experiences. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.